Previously on Melbourne Survivor, the contestants were divided into two tribes, Galata and Daring. On the Daring tribe, Jason felt like he was on the outs. Meanwhile at Galata, Kelvin took control.
We're in an alliance with pretty much everyone in our tribe.
At the immunity challenge, Galata fell short. And though Rancy was up for elimination and was surprised to see his name come up, ultimately Josh was voted out of the tribe. 15 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Torch tree.
We have a strange shelter.
I want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need a new spooning buddy.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna be alone. So like, Nancy, I guess. So sorry for.
Is that just challenge based or
Yeah.
what? Just back up.
Yeah, pretty much. And
It
we
was
wanted
backup in case you and I
in case he had an eye.
And it was challenge.
It was challenge based.
Yeah.
That's your hair tie.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
Oh,
actually,
hell yeah. I've never had enough hair ties.
Honestly shocked at what they just did. We had a 5 that was set in stone, merge, done, easy. And now they stuffed it up, and now I'm going to have to look for different options. I can't trust any of those people. Any of them.
I would appreciate not the hard tactics though.
Well, the only one I can trust still is Nick, because he told me that he saved me, and so did Ange. So I've got to build something with them. But Tara, Calvin, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. And if I go out second, I'm going out with a blaze. They'll regret that decision. They'll regret turning on me. It's going to be fun.
Guys,
Yeah, I know.
100%,
I know.
120%. You saw how devastated I was about Milligan got out.
You broke my
you were down.
freaking heart,
So,
man.
like, you know that I'm in now.
Yeah.
You basically,
Keep me.
by not trusting me, you made me more trustworthy.
Last tribal, I felt like the vote went good for me anyway. I knew exactly what was happening, which felt good. I feel like I'm pretty tight with things, if he's being honest, which I hope. At the same time, I'd like to think I'm tight with Nick, but I feel like he's, who knows, we'll see. Plan for the future at this point is just do what I can to make it to the merge.
Well, it went as the plan, which is split votes. But I was surprised that we managed to do that because Steph doesn't know anything about Survivor, and I think she's the only one who put Ramsey again on the revote. So yeah, well, the thing is, I don't think I can drag her along enough, but the people want her to stay because they want her to drag along for quite a bit. But we have to get Ramsey out next because he's on the outs now and he got votes and he knows in that bottom he's definitely gonna switch it up if we get the try swap. So I don't really vibe with him, so I'm happy to see Steph or Ramsey going. I don't care. You don't want to just drop them off.
So I guess tribal went pretty much perfectly to the plan. Splitting between Josh and Rancy allowed for an idle play to not be a huge upset. We were suspicious of Josh having an idol, but I guess he didn't, or else I feel like he would have played it, because before Tribal he was telling me he felt quite vulnerable. So I'm quite concerned someone else at camp has it, but because it's not me. But I have been collecting kind of pieces to make like a fake idol if I need to, like in the future. Like I found this little round stone looking thing, which looks pretty cool. And then my jacket has like bead things attached to it where the drawstrings are, so I could like rip them off. And I feel like I'm slowly building an arsenal for an idol making kit, which I'm really excited about. And hopefully down the line I can use it to my advantage somehow, to make someone either feel safe or use it to turn everyone against someone. But for now I don't need that sort of power. Me and Calvin, I think we're kicking butt out here. I think it is becoming kind of obvious that we're like a pair that is kind of getting quite close, and we kind of are open about how much we run shit, I feel like. But we're good at including others in on plans, for the most part, except Rancy, I guess. We went into that vote knowing it was going to be tough, because everyone was saying his name, you know? Yeah. So hopefully everyone feels like they're at least part of something bigger. But yeah, overall I feel like we're kicking butt. Yeah, just...
But like now, I'm 100% with you guys.
Yeah, no, and I'm fine with having you with me, because you're someone that I can see as someone that I could trust down the line,
Yeah.
100%.
And you don't have...
Future names at risk would definitely still be Rancy, Steph to an extent, but I'm trying to keep Steph around because I feel like she's a good person to just lead through the game. Who do you want to get out next?
How well do you trust Vince?
Vince is a tough one. Vince is very tough to... Because I have a feeling Vince actually might have the idol.
Yeah.
Because I saw he was snooping on camp yesterday.
Yeah.
With you when we came back. But he was the one acting all suspicious during that time.
Yeah.
I think he might have an idol.
Well, he's too relaxed or something.
He's relaxed and he's kind of, I don't know, making a lot of jokes about the idol, you know? And it's almost like he's overcompensating for having the idol. But I don't want to get like too in one mindset about it. But you know, Vince
Let's just keep going
is
along.
always an option. You know?
Banana
But honestly, there is nothing to worry about for me right now. So I'm not even a threat. I'm basically on the bottom.
I want to believe, like, you know, Rancy's like telling the truth, that he's you know, he's totally in it for us, like, you know, he's like on our side, but you know, that could be another tactic. I am just hoping it was a truthful conversation because yeah, I mean, like, you know, it could be like fake reassurance, or maybe Tara's putting thoughts in our heads. I don't know. Decisions.
You know, people like Steph and Vince even, like, I don't see them doing anything crazy, and that's good. That's comforting because it means it sustains our control. So we remove the wild cards.
Get a good feeling from anyone from the other tribe. Just,
There was one dude,
older guy.
Liam. I was chatting to him quite a bit before, and the one who was the fill-in, I was chatting to him quite a bit before, and I said to him when we were opening the buffs, I was like, I hope you've got like a green buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. So he seems like pretty cool.
He was cool.
Yeah.
But it's the thing that we don't know the dynamics are going in, so like we need to play it cool first.
And if I'm on a try with Jason, like he's my old housemate, like we're like good mates. Yeah. Maybe try and swing him in, but like don't worry, I'm literally wouldn't hesitate in writing his name down. But like we could maybe swing him into.
Just be jovial, jovial to see if he's got any information. Yeah. Like if we find we can all partner up with someone, even if they're playing us, just to see if they sleep one week.
I think like if we go into the stop,
I'd be very careful. Emily. Just putting it out there.
She's the one.
she's the one I
brunette.
I was like push her away.
I was gonna say she seems super intense.
She is.
Yeah.
And she will do what it takes
Really?
to win. Yeah.
Darren, getting your first look at the new Galata tribe. Josh brought it out at the last tribal council. Alright, we're ready to get to your second immunity challenge. Yes. Here's how it's going to work. It's going to be a relay type thing where each person will go up one at a time to see a sequence of objects which is hidden behind a wooden plank.
Oh, one of these.
You'll memorize this sequence of objects, and come back to your tribe's table where you will try to replicate the sequence using the same items which are in the basket. The tribe that scores the most points by guessing those items correctly wins immunity. In addition, you are also playing for reward. So the winning tribe will receive a bowl of delicious fruit for breakfast. We've got bananas, apples, grapes, a heap of things. The losing tribe will also receive something, which is a bowl of dried apricots, one for each member of your tribe. Daring, I'll take back the idol. Immunity is back up for grabs. You'll have a minute to strategize and then we'll get to it.
So 7.
7.
And then 8. Oh, no, because I can just run. Oh, mine. And this, let's just confirm it. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth.
It's
Yeah,
like you
mnemonic
pick
devices,
pick
yeah.
an association,
Okay.
like a word that
Wait,
associates with it.
order. We need to talk about order.
So it was me first, Calvin second.
I'll go third.
I'll go fourth.
Five is ready. Start.
Go.
Next one, Jason.
Oh no. You got it. Stop.
Tara is wrong.
I said stop as well. Stop here. Yeah.
Jason is also wrong. Alright, let's go. Stop where you are. Tara is wrong. Let's go, Jason.
Stop.
Jason thinks he has it. Jason is correct. Yeah! Nice. Well done. All right, let's go, Jake. Let's go. All right, Solo's ready. Let's go. Go, Jake. Come on, Jake. Jake's looking at it upside down. Nice, Jake. Let's go. Oh, you got it.
This one, Calvin. Round.
Orientating it the right way is going to be tricky.
Oh my god.
Calvin getting stripped. Stop. Calvin. All right, keep going, Jake. Jake's still looking at it upside down. He's switching it around.
You've been enlightened. Stop.
Jake thinks he has it. Jake is correct.
Yeah!
All right, next pair. Ingrid for Darren and Rancy for Galata. Ready? Go! Go, Shorty! Go, Ingrid!
Come on, Rancy.
Go, Ingrid. Heads up really hard. Rancy taking his time a bit more.
Your side.
Go, Rancy. Ingrid seems pretty confident getting things out. Go take another look. Go, Ingrid. Rancy also taking another look. People making sure. Rancy's switching some things out.
Stop. Stop.
Rancy is wrong.
Run, go, Rancy.
Stop, he's gonna head back. Stop. Ingrid is wrong.
Go. Run, Rancy. Come on, yes. Come on. Stop.
Stop. Rancy's wrong again. There's a lot of running involved in this challenge suddenly. Oh my word. Come on. Go, Ingrid. Go,
Alright, go Nat!
Stop!
Stop.
That's right. She is! Right, Liam for Darren and Ange for Delata. Both ready? Go! Getting a good look.
Yeah, Liam!
And wants to make sure he's right. Liam, very fast.
Stop.
Is he right?
So confident.
Liam is wrong.
Alright, let's go, Liam, let's
We got this.
And he's got something going.
Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Back.
And it's also wrong.
go! Make sure you got the ball.
Stop.
Liam thinks he has it. He is also wrong.
Alright, let's go, Liam!
And
Moving stuff around constantly.
stop.
Stop. Liam thinks he has it. And he's not.
Alright, go, go!
So we had to stop you this game.
And it's not. Yes! Liam's ready. Go!
Let's go, Jason!
Oh, Jason. Sneaky tactics there. Nick's got something.
Oh, go, Jason!
Nick looks for like 1 second.
Stop.
Nick thinks he has it.
Yes.
Nick wins. Right, we are even. 3 points for each team. Next up, we've got Emily versus Vince. Survivors ready? Go! Oh, Vince trying to block Emily. Emily, look, somehow.
Let's go, Emily! Let's go!
Some dirty tactics from Vince. Emily's running back out.
Go, Emily! Go, Emily! Let's go, Emily!
Not.
Alright, let's go, let's go!
Stop.
Versus Steph.
Let's go,
Guys
Chris!
ready? Go! Delata would like to win this point. They really want immunity after the last tribals.
Yeah, let's go, Chris!
Come on.
It all comes down to this. Darren could tie it up right here. Delata could win their first immunity.
Yeah, let's go, Chris!
Come on, Chris.
Chris getting another look. Steph getting another look.
Your face is not too good.
This is correct. Tying it up. 4-4. Alright, going again. We've got Chris and Nick. Survivors ready? Go! Ready tactics again. Go, Chris.
Come on, Nick.
Let's go, Chris!
Both guys really keen to get this immunity.
Mine is
Alright, Daring! Yeah! Grab it!
Thank you very much.
Yeah! Galata, I'm sorry, I'll be seeing you again at Tribal Council. In addition, Daring, you have won a bowl of fruit. So grab that. Galata, sorry, I've got nothing for you except these dried apricots. Hey, you know what? And another date with me at Tribal Council.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Or maybe we're just not meant to win, like, you know, it's like, you know, the other team, they're kind of like, yeah, we won. Yeah, like, you know, giving us like smirky looks, and so on the other hand, I think we could use that to, like, you know, be even more defiant, because we actually caught up to them and we actually won some. We overtook them at one point, so that shows that we do actually have potential. So yeah, I think we rattled their confidence a bit. We need to do it a bit more.
The challenge sucked. I was one of the people that lost a point for the tribe, so that's kind of shitty, but like, I don't think it affects what's going to happen or my position in the tribe at the moment.
Galata had its first lead ever, and we blew it, but I got pushed in the back, and there's nothing you can do to prepare for that. So I'm gonna hold a grudge. Not happy that we have to go to tribal again, but I think we've got the next 2 votes sorted.
I really don't want to go back.
Yeah, are you okay with
Nancy. I might vote for Rancy, though we haven't actually seen what he can do yet. Like, there's still more challenges to come, and yeah, we haven't really seen what everyone is good at yet. So, I mean, yeah, maybe Rancy, maybe someone else.
Like, did you have any other thoughts? Steph is so indecisive and like just can't deal with her. Like, do you tell her to do something and it just does not register in her head? Like, she's like, I don't know, like, maybe. Like, when we did this split vote last time, like, I was worried it wasn't gonna happen, so like, I don't know.
Well, like, first thing to know about me, I'm a really indecisive person, so I usually often don't decide until like right before we get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not like I'm trying to be stealthy, I just don't know.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Well. So we're trying to just weigh it up in terms of like, if we go to a tribe swap. So it's going to be who's going to be the biggest liability. Will Rancy flip because we voted for him? Or is Steph just going to be too indecisive? And she's quite naive as well. So it'll be between the two of them. The rest of us are sitting pretty. That'll be our final 5. Me and Nick, Tara, and Vince.
It's definitely the most traction, but I still, in my opinion, it still makes more sense to vote Rancy than it does to make it.
I agree, but everyone's on board with it already, and there are a lot of people.
I think we can still change it in time. It looks like it's going to be Steph tonight, but I still want to keep Steph around as like a, I don't know, my little naive goat in the headlights sort of pal. I think she's really sweet.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you if you want to try and swing it, but I want to try and keep it as cohesive.
I know.
Everyone thinks they've got to say.
But look, Rancy has no one. No one's going to be annoyed to have to vote Rancy. Do you know what I mean?
No, but if Tribe saw you, might flip.
Exactly. That's why I mean, like, let's vote him now. But Steph's not going to actively try to flip. Maybe people try to flip her, but she's not going to actively try to flip.
It's up to you. Like, you got to convince the other 3.
Rancy, we already isolated him on the last vote. It doesn't make sense to, you know, pretend, you know, he's an important number to us, because he's not, and that's just a fact. And he can probably sense that already. Yeah, I mean,
it's just like
it's
in the money. You're like,
it's so hard to not just, especially early on. It's hard to build a case against anybody, really, because you barely know everything.
Well, I basically got blindsided. Didn't know the plan. I got 4 votes. That did save me, and I guess I gotta chew the bottom lip, and you know, hopefully trust these guys to get the person that we want to, which is Steph. I think it is a consensus because she doesn't really understand the game, so If we were to move Tribers in this one or the next one, I feel like she could give up information that's key to our game. So I think it's an easy decision, but I'm backing my bags just in case.
I reckon Vince had it. I was saying the same thing earlier. Yeah, it's like, you know, we're all searching for precision.
Apparently the whisper is that Vince has potentially found the idol. There was a potential move to split the votes, but we feel like if he does have the idol, it could be beneficial for us later in the game if we can get his trust back. But right now, we definitely feel like with Steph's lack of knowledge of the game, that it could, the idol paranoia is probably worse than someone potentially giving up information to another tribe in a swap scenario. So we're seeing that angle at the moment.
You're all
It's all good.
I reckon someone's found it since then.
Can I just say something? What? I don't have an idol. I know I look like I have one because I don't look for it because I'm really tired of pushing around. I can strip if you want. You can check all my bags.
What's this?
I don't have an idol. I would tell you.
We didn't accuse you of having one.
No, I'm just saying because I look like the most carefree. I was like.
Ange on this one, Calvin. I think they're my most solid two at the moment. We are going after Ramsey and Claire.
Guys, I don't think we should be voting Steph over Ramsey. We've already isolated Ramsey on the last vote. He's more likely to flip than Steph ever is. I think we should be voting Ramsey.
But the only other thing with Steph is that even if she doesn't flip, she might accidentally say something that we've been talking
I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like that's like the only point against her.
Tara was wanting Steph to stay a bit more, maybe.
Because even like challenges, Steph is better than Ramsey in challenges.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's true.
Valid.
You know,
I thought that Tara put forward a really good point, so I kept changing my mind.
I don't know.
Tricky.
We're tossing between Steph and Ramsey, so we're weighing our options. Well, I think we have the majority vibe, which is Tara, Kevin, me, Nick, and Ange. But secretly, I'm working close with Nick and Ange as well because I know that Kevin and Tara are a power couple.
I don't know, Ramsey or Steph? What do you think?
Ramsey just said how absolutely keen he is to vote with us just for one more, you know?
Yeah, because the only thing is that Steph is like, oh, I'm a real indecisive. I don't know. I'll vote on the tribal. I was like, oh, fuck's sake.
Really? But we don't want to paint Ramsey as the underdog story, do we? I mean, there's a chance for that, I guess. Being so close.
Do you think Ramsey's gonna flip? That's the question.
I
think
don't.
as a group, we need to decide whether we want to keep a person who might be flipping or a person who doesn't have any knowledge, but that might unintentionally say something out loud.
If you had to send someone home, who would you want to be sending? I think Ramsey, 100%, because we already isolated him on the last vote.
Yep.
Yeah. So who would you feel comfortable with? We're just talking about the vote.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Ready for that?
Put your torches at the back. Alright.
Liz.
Hi,
How
nice
are
to see you again.
I know, back here.
What a coincidence.
I know. Alright, what's the feeling like now? Lost again?
Defiant.
Is it
Still like it.
fine, did you say?
We're gonna beat purple next time, so we don't have to do this.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely high morale though as well.
There's still a lot of energy in this group.
So despite the losing, it's
No,
high
we
morale?
almost won. We didn't just lose.
It was like it's not like we're losing by like a lot, so it's okay.
We were ahead 4-3 at one point, so we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Vince, does it worry you that this losing streak has started?
Yeah, because one by one we can get picked off eventually. So.
Tara, are you thinking ahead at a potential tribe swap and are you worried about the numbers on the other group?
A lot. we're all talking about the tribe swap constantly, and I think that it factors a lot into the way we want to decide our votes this round, because you want to make sure the people you're going into a swap or a merge with, they're not going to screw you over, they're not going to feel uncomfortable working with you, you know, so it's a big factor, really.
Francie, how do you show people that you are comfortable with them and get them to trust you?
I guess you just get a connection. A lot of people here I've had really great conversations about. And it's not just Survivor, it's like general what they're doing. Yeah, you get to know them on a personal level and you get to connect in that way. So you feel those tight bonds that way. Yeah.
Nick, does that make it harder to vote people out?
Yeah, it really does. We bonded a lot, made some good friends. So, really got to think about who you vote for.
Angela, are you more worried about tonight's vote or about this vote? Or were you more worried the first vote?
I'd say as the game goes on, it just gets more worrying. So yeah,
It gets worse and worse?
Yeah.
Alright, well, with that, we're going to get to the vote. Vince, you're up.
Alright, I'll go tally the votes.
I'll read the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
This is just charcoal.
Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Steph. Second vote. Francie. Third vote. Steph. That's 2 votes Steph, 1 vote Francie. Next vote. Steph. Second person voted out of Melbourne Survivor Warrandyte. Steph. Can you grab your torch?
So bad.
Bunch of liars, you are.
Steph, the tribe has spoken. Head on out. Alright, well, another tribal council, another one of your tribe members gone. Have to pick up the pace, have to get back into it, and knock those purples out.
Yes, do it.
Jokes on you, I get to sleep in a tent tonight. I was literally hanging around them like the whole time, and I didn't think they'd like have time to go off and chat, and but who knows? Perhaps I was a bit overconfident, but because I thought people would like to perhaps keep their team player. So yeah, let's keep the people who haven't won any points.
It was too much of a split decision, so we just decided to go with the original, which was Steph. Sorry, Steph.
Have fun sleeping with all the snoring, because I get a tent.